Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, as you can see, ta-da! My Wonder Woman Revlon cosmetic stands. I've got two of them. I'm so excited. Yes, one I put all the makeup in there, and the other one I decided to put my bag, my Wonder Woman bag that I got from one of my local stores here, and also I got this from the cinema. This is really cool, like a keychain, right? It's so beautiful. So I thought I'd display them there with a popcorn lid, the gold one. I like that gold one. It represents her gold armor, right? Yes. So before I begin to tell you about what I think of Wonder Woman 1984 film, which I love so much, just so you know, I just want to say I'm sorry for not putting out more videos. The reason why I haven't is because the program that I use is always playing up. It's stuck on me, and since I am not a tech savvy, that means I'm not really good at computers and whatnot. I was told by a few of my friends who are editors to say that I have to go and get the professional ones. Then they would not be playing up all the time. I got one that is not so expensive, but I've paid for it for a whole year, and I haven't been making videos for a few months now because I got so turned off by editing it, and I can't edit it properly, nicely, like how I always do. I know my videos are not that superb in editing, but it is nice for what it is, right? And I can't even do that level because it keeps on stopping, it keeps on lagging, that stupid program. Yeah, so I am doing this one as straightforward as I can so that I don't have to edit too much. Hopefully this will be okay, and I hope that you guys will enjoy my video. Okay, now Wonder Woman 1984. We have all been waiting for this movie for a while, and finally it came out, and I was so excited. I was so nervous at the same time. Is it going to be as good as the first one? Oh my god. And we all love Patty Jenkins, right? We trust her. We know that she's going to do a fantastic job. Nonetheless, we just know because she got the essence of Wonder Woman perfectly, right? So I was so excited and nervous, and I asked a few of my Wonder Woman friends, also the fans here, that I'm in a special in Australia. We have this Wonder Woman group in Facebook, and I asked everyone. Everyone's also a bit nervous, but everyone is also excited. We're just so happy that finally we get to see it, right? So went to the movies. I was shaking. Oh my god, this is so cool. And then it started. Oh my god, the first thing I noticed was the sounds. The sound was so good, right? The soundtrack, Hans Zimmer soundtrack. Oh my god, that kept me pumped and excited for the movie. Throughout the movie, the music was just so good. So that music encompasses the whole film, which was just perfect. It kept our emotions go up and down, up and down, up and down. An emotional roller coaster ride, right? Yes, I'm sure you guys agree with me. For those of you that are actually Wonder Woman fans, for those of you that love the character, love the Patty Jenkins version, the live action version, I think you would agree with me on that, right? Okay, now before I tell you all the good favorite bits of the movie, I would like to discuss with you about the parts. To start off, I would like to go with the stuff that I think could have been better. I don't mind it. I don't mind it for what it is. I love the entire movie for what it is. But these are the stuff that I think could be better. Okay, so we're going to start with 80s music. Oh my god, it was a missed opportunity. I want to see Diana and Barbara's relationship. I want to see them do a bit more together. Just a little bit. Like, you know, like Diana wants to build her confidence by telling, come on, let's go and do a bit of a workout. Or someone would see them in that 80s leg warmers and playing music like Wham, you know, playing music like Spandau Ballet, something like that, right? I want to see them play Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody or something at the gym. That would have been hilarious to watch. Diana and Barbara working out, and Barbara was so clumsy at the time, and Diana trying to be cool but not to show off, but just act a little bit normal. It's so fun to have that dynamic playing behind all that beautiful 80s music, right? I was expecting to see something like Guardians of the Galaxy, where all those musics are out and it bring back all those music and make him so huge all over again. I wish Patty Jenkins would have done that. So that's one part. Okay? So the other part, I wanted to see Antiope and Artemis, more of them. Yeah, I would love to see a little bit more of them because they are so vital in the comics. I love them in the comics so much, and they are so up there. I reckon they're just right up there with Wonder Woman, rivals, in powers, in their strength, in their skills, right? I know they train Wonder Woman, but Wonder Woman has become so powerful now. So if Wonder Woman were to come back to Themyscira, I think Wonder Woman could have a good standoff with them, right? But Antiope and Artemis, I wish we could see more of them. There's not much diversity too because of that. You know what I mean? So that bit, yeah, it was lacking. But I love the Themyscira scene. All that I love, yes. And the other one is, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Doutson Cross. Am I saying it right? She played the character called Vanellia. She is one of my most favorite Victoria's Secret angels. Yes, who is she? She's the one that stands right beside little Diana. Before they start, she's right beside. And in the Justice League movie, she got the mother box and she threw the mother box. Steppenwolf was chasing her and the Queen was riding and she got the mother box. That's her, the blonde, the beautiful, beautiful Barbie doll looking. She was one of my favorite Victoria's Secret models, Victoria's Secret angels. Yes, and she wasn't even mentioned. Like we have a Victoria's Secret, and maybe they don't want to do that because of what happened with Victoria's Secret about the trans thing, right? And here I am as a trans woman talking about it. Well, that's another story, you guys. But she wasn't even mentioned. And even in the promotion, she didn't even be a part of the promotion. I know her role is so little and so insignificant, but she's a Victoria's Secret angel. She's so beautiful. I think she should be able to do interview. I never see her do interviews about Wonder Woman. Even in the behind the scenes, she's talking. I never see any of that. Maybe I missed out. But yeah, I want to see her being a bit more prominent because of that. And she played the role really well too, although it's just a little bit, but still, I just like her to be acknowledged because I just love her. Yes, so that's my little thing. And the other one, I have a list here. So the other one is more on Themyscira. Yes, Themyscira was only for the first 11 minutes. I timed it. It was only the first 11 minutes and that's it. No more. Yes, I wish Patty Jenkins would do a little bit more on Themyscira. In the first Wonder Woman movie, when little Diana was in the bed, she's about to go to bed and she wants the story to be told, right? And the mother, the Queen, opened that book and they started showing the bits and pieces about how in the past and how Themyscira was formed. All those things should be made into a film and the person that should make it is Patty Jenkins, right? Like Connie Nelson, a younger Connie Nelson, playing the Queen, Hippolyta, and that whole story in that book, right? That would have been cool to see, the Amazons TV show or something, and show everything Themyscira. That kind of thing, I would have loved to see that, right? Yeah, I say right so many times, you guys, right? I can't help it. Okay, the next thing is the Office Diana look. I just think that I know they want her to look beautiful, to look classy, and she has been working in that architectural company maybe for years and years and years, so she's got a very respected position, so I get that, right? But still, I know they don't want to. I shouldn't say I know, I don't. So what should I say? I would have liked Diana to wear a bun with glasses, right? It's like a homage to Linda Carter when she was Diana Prince in that army base, right? A disguise kind of thing. Maybe they don't need her to be in disguise. I don't know. Yes, I would have loved her, even if they don't want to do that, because it's so replica of, like, it's like very in your face. Maybe if they were to do that, it would look very much in your face. Like, oh, they're trying to, Patty Jenkins tried to replicate Linda Carter because she loves her so much, blah, blah, blah. People might think that, and maybe we don't want that. Maybe Patty Jenkins didn't want to do that, right? Don't you think that Linda Carter's Diana Prince is very similar to Christopher Reeve's Superman, right? At that time, and they were wearing glasses when they're in their civilian mode before they become the superhero. So maybe they didn't want to do that for Diana. So maybe what I would love to have seen is her in a ponytail. Okay, maybe just in a ponytail. So it differentiates, you know? Yeah, I would have loved to see that. I don't want to see her with her hair out, glamorous the entire time. And then when she become Wonder Woman, her hair is still out. I just want to see that little bit difference. I would have preferred her to be in a ponytail at least, you know? Yeah, so that is that one little thing. And what's next? The next is what's that? Oh yes, the stone backstory. Yes, okay, when Diana and Steve went to see Maxwell Lord, and he wasn't there, he was in Cairo, so they went to his office, right? When they went to the office, they saw the what's left of the stone, like a little ring, right? And Diana didn't want to touch it, because when you touch it, if you say the wrong thing, it will just come true, right? So when she was reading that, when she was telling the story about that to Steve Trevor, I would have loved to see that actually as a flashback to the gods that were making those things. Like make her magic lasso, make all the gauntlets, and all the gods that make all these things. They should have shown bits and pieces of that, you know, in between her talking to Steve, and snapshots, you know, behind the scenes. No, not behind the scenes, like a flashback. Sorry, couldn't find the right word. A flashback of those, like, to show, and the way she talked about it, she was so fearful because it was so powerful, and these things are so dangerous, and the music become very intense a little bit there. Would have been cool to show that. I wish they did that. That would have made Wonder Woman, the lore of Wonder Woman, more deeper. This live action version, the lore would become so deep and a little bit richer, right? Yes, I think that too. So I would have loved her to do that. And the next one, Cheetah. Yes, I love Kirsten Wiig's interpretation of Barbara Minerva, and when she becomes Cheetah. Whatever they have done in the movie, it's good. For what it is, it's great. But Barbara Minerva is not a comedic character. Maybe they want a comedic element to it because there's no Etta Candy. Maybe she became the comedic element to the whole movie. Maybe that's the reason why they need her to be a comedic version of Barbara Minerva. Barbara Minerva is not a comedic character. She is like Indiana Jones kind of thing, you know? And she went to Africa and things happened there, and that's how she became the cheetah from that. Why can't they explore that? If they can take Diana and Steve to Cairo, why can't they take her and send her to Africa? You know? And then Diana help her or something. Diana assist her and go with her. You know, and when Diana is talking to the African people and she's somewhere and then something happened to her, and yet she still she still can change back into her human mode or something. The movie version, maybe you can twist it and make her changeable. She can revert back and forth, back and forth. So after she became that, she didn't realize she killed something. Wonder Woman came and couldn't tell what it is, right? A little story like that. And then she hid in her human form, and they both went back to America. And then they can proceed. And Cheetah is always hidden, doing things, you know, and then right towards the end when Cheetah revealed herself and Diana clicked, all these things that's been happening, it's you're the one. So you make Cheetah a bit more important in the story. I felt like Cheetah was just being shoehorned in a little bit. Yeah, but for the movie, for what it is, yeah, it's okay, it's good. The only thing I wouldn't mind in the movie is they would have added us seeing Cheetah transform. We didn't see anything. Suddenly she become Cheetah? From what? From that little cheetah statue that she has? The thing she has, the taxidermy in her office, or was that her office or Diana's office? There, and she goes out a little bit funny in the beginning. She mentioned what, apex predator. Those three things are not enough for us to know that she became Cheetah. You know, so the Cheetah story is not fully fleshed out. I would have loved her to do that Barbara Minerva, the Indiana Jones style. You know, archaeologists go to Africa and do all that with Diana, and they could have replicated that cover where Wonder Woman is with Cheetah behind her, right? In the jungles, they could have replicated just that. Cheetah was just behind her, and then she hides when Wonder Woman turned in. Who is that? At the jungles, kind of thing, right? They missed out on that. Well, see? So that's my little thing about Cheetah. I would have loved her to be a bit more fleshed out. Yes. Okay, so those are the points that were very questionable a little bit, right? Those were the points that I, as a fan, would love to see explored a little bit more, or could have done a little bit better. Yes, so right now I'm going to tell you all the things that I love about the movie. The first thing I mentioned right from the start is the Hans Zimmer soundtrack that actually helped build our emotions throughout the whole movie, right? You have to agree with me on that. That is amazing. He is like the now generation of, he is like the now generation of that, who is that? John Williams. John Williams is back in the day, 80s and all that, right? He has that Hans Zimmer soundtrack, the movie that he does, all the soundtrack that he does has this John Williams feel to it. It's massive and it's so impactful. Yeah, it got to me when the music goes up, goes down, sometimes gives me goosebumps listening to it. It was really, really fantastic. Yes. And then the next thing that I love the most is, not the most, the next thing that I love is the beginning scene, the first 11 minutes, the scene in Themyscira. That is so well fleshed out. I thought it was going to be at just 5 minutes or something like that. I didn't know it was going to be that long, that detailed. It's like the Olympics version in Amazon, in Themyscira or something, right? The Amazonian Olympic competition or something. That is so cool to watch. That little Diana, she is such a good actress. She did it so well. Yes, we were all so excited for her. And then as a little kid, you keep on looking back, right? It's the nature of a little kid. They're curious. Whatever they're doing, they always look. So did you see throughout the competition, she keeps looking back. And when I first watched it, I was like, oh, that's going to be her little, what do you call that? Her little Achilles heel. She kept looking back. She might fall back. And it's true. When she was riding and she looked back and suddenly the bush thing and she fell. When that happened, the audience went, oh, yes, we were all gasping. It was so good to see that. Yes, she impacted us because of the ride and the music. It just built us up, and then yes, I felt so bad for her. Yeah, it was, and then Tyre P grabbed her, right, and it was so powerful. That was really, really, really good. I really liked that. Teaching her, and she didn't understand because she was still young. Yes, that was really, 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 really good. Yes, and the next thing I want to say in order of the movie, how it progressed, right? So I would like to say the shopping center scene. That is my most favorite scene of the entire movie. That was so much fun. That was so 80s. The colors were so bright. Her outfit, when she came out, she first revealed herself as the one. Oh, I got good. Oh, see, I'm getting goosebumps all over again just thinking about that, because I can just visualize that in my head. I imagine me in the shopping mall and seeing her like that. Oh my god, I don't know what I would have done if I see that. Yes, so that was my most favorite. And how She did everything. It was just perfect. It was so Wonder Woman. She is true and true and true Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot, oh my god. I cannot see anyone else playing her, playing Wonder Woman. I can't. I could not accept. Sorry, she is Wonder Woman. And in real life, she's such a sweetheart too. So loving, so caring towards the fans. It's almost like how Wonder Woman is. You promote love, and she is just about love. Wonder Woman, it's all about love. Why do you need to fight? Talk about it. Be okay about it. Let's just work on it. Let's make it better. You know, that's Wonder Woman, you know? As much as she's trying to stop the bad guys, she never tried to hurt them. She never ever tried to hurt them or try to make them go unconscious and punch them or choke them till they die or try to break their neck like Superman did. She never tried to do any of that. She always tried to capture them and not let them do any, stop them. She always wanted to stop them, not hurt them. That's what I like about her, right? Yes, I wish she's a little bit badass at those moves, like shake them up a little bit more. But right at the end when she dropped them on the car, on top of the car, shit, that would have hurt. Oh my god, that would have broken my bones straight away. That was really, really cool. And the whole feel of in that shopping mall, it almost feels like that whole movie was shot in the 80s. That's how it has that feel. Don't you see that? Don't you feel that? Well, if you're not from the 80s, then you wouldn't have known. I am, so I felt it. It was so good. Yes, so that is my most favorite scene in the movie. The next thing that I really, really like too is how they fleshed out Pedro Pascal's character, Maxwell Lord. Just so you know, it's got nothing to do with how he is in the comics. He is more powerful in the comics. But they managed to make him become powerful too, but just for a little bit. When he became the stone and at the end when the TV screen and he's like that. Yes, that level of power, it's like wow. But it did not get to how the comics is, just so you guys know. Yeah, well, of course, this is a live action version, right? So I get that. But I like how his character was fleshed out the way it was done. It's very, very, very good. I really, really like that so much. And how his relationship with his son, he kind of love his son, but he just wants to love him from a distance. Yeah, I got a son. Well, why is he here? Oh my god, I'm so busy. I can't do this right now. Just buy him something. Does he really love his son? He does. But not like a mother, like unconditional kind of love. You know? Yeah, but the movie made him realize that. Yes, and the movie actually, it's a journey of a father's love for the son. Yes, and that got me in tears so much because as you guys know, I recently lost my father. So yeah, that relationship was so powerful to me. Yes, but and yeah, his heartfelt, like after Diana, you know, got to him and he finally realized that his son is the most important thing, you know, and that really got me, right? Yes, but that little bit there at the end where suddenly his son came up from the bush and ran towards him. The stupidest thing came into my mind. Can you imagine that what came into my mind was Baby Yoda coming out from there, running up to him. Daddy! Imagine. It wasn't him. If somebody is smart enough to do that special effects, you should do it. Baby Yoda coming out of the bush and running to him. Daddy! That would have been hilarious, right? I don't know why that came into my mind when I was watching it. So from tears, I started laughing. And yeah, someone was sitting beside me. They were asking, "What was that?" And I told him about it. He just laughed. Oh my god, that would be so funny. I said, "Yes." Yes. So that was the other. That was the other thing that I like about the movie. Pedro Pascal was so fleshed out. I wish Barbara Minerva Cheetah was also fleshed out, but it wasn't as much that what I mentioned before. Okay. Next up is the invisible jet. Oh my god, how they made it happen. I was so worried because how Linda Carter's version was very cartoonish, right? Because they can't do well with special effects. So, but this one, yes, they did it so organically. It really makes sense in the whole movie's perspective, right? In this version, it makes a lot of sense. Now, you guys must also know the movie is Wonder Woman is about magic, the gods and magic. So, if you have this magic in your mind, if you accept that there's going to be a lot of magical stuff that happens in this movie, then you will love the movie. The lasso, it has a mind of its own kind of thing. No, it did not. It's not like Doctor Strange's cloak. It's like talking to him, hey, that kind of thing. No, it's not that. It follows what Diana thinks, what Diana feels, what Diana wants it to do, it does. Diana turns around, wants to grab the bullet, it goes to grab the bullet. What Diana says, it does. What Diana thinks and wants and feel that, oh my God, it needs to happen, then it happens. So that is what the lasso has been doing. It's like her sidekick kind of thing, right? Yes, so when it comes to the invisible jet, same thing. It's magic. So Diana learned from her father, she says. I was like curious, who's your father? Aren't you made out of clay? Right? So that needs to be explained. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, she did the thing and she touches the whole plane and suddenly it became invisible and they were flying through the clouds. It was so well done. And they went through the fireworks. It was just beautifully done. That scene when Diana and Steve, when the camera was on their faces and you can see the fireworks behind that, reminds me of that scene of Aquaman and Mira in her little ship, and then you can see all the lights. It's very similar. If you put that side by side, it looks very similar. Yes, so the movie has some similarity with Aquaman in that. Yeah, so that was really cool. It made me think of Aquaman and Mira in her first time Aquaman saw Atlantis. Wow, like that. And then the lights, the colorful things in the sea in Atlantis, all gone through when the camera was right there too. For Aquaman movie, remember? Yes, if you remember that, then you know this what I'm talking about. It's so similar. Yes, I was so afraid they would show them too. Remember the Linda Carter version, the invisible jet? All you see is Linda sitting there like that. I'm so glad they didn't do that. That would have been stupid. Yes. So yeah, that is one other thing that I like. Okay, the next thing that I like is it's all the action scenes. I actually don't mind all the action scenes. All the action scenes were good, but people were complaining. They say that there wasn't enough action scenes. What? They've got, number one, they've got the opening Themyscira. That's action, right? And then they've got the shopping mall. And then they've got the desert road action scene. And then they've got her flight, right? I consider that an action scene, a small one. And then the White House. And then the nuclear plant. So I think the action scenes are spread out equally. The action scenes actually has a story behind it, right? The action scenes are all connected to the story. It flows organically. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the faults that I mentioned before are just the teeny weeny little things that I would like to see more kind of thing. But would I fault the action scenes? No. Like, would I want more action scenes? Maybe. I don't see why we need more action scenes. Maybe with Cheetah, the story that I created for you before, that could have been one scene where I would like to see Cheetah. Yes. A bit, yeah. And then Cheetah came back to America and does all the little things. Those are little things that were scattered throughout after she became Cheetah. That would have been cool, right? Yeah, other than that, no, I think the movie is great for what it is. I saw it twice. It's so good. Yeah, so I accepted it for what it is. And now I left the cinema. Me and my friends, we went out of the cinema Okay, what did you guys think? It was so good. Everyone was like, it was so good. We didn't say that because we love Wonder Woman, so everything Wonder Woman is great. No. If it's not that good, we would have gone, it was okay. I was expecting more. No one said that. Everybody was like, yes, that was so cool. That was so good. Oh my god, that scene made me cry. Da-da-da, da-da-da. I like that. I like everyone's positivity towards the movie. And yes, and all these critics are starting to say all these yucky things, negative things about the movie. I don't care. I don't care what they want to say. The rest of the world, we pay our own tickets, we watch the movie, we enjoyed it. That's all that matters. And Patty has done a fantastic job. Yes, Patty has done a fantastic job. Yeah, she made Wonder Woman prominent. Her directing. It was so good. Yes, and Wonder Woman is so big right now. And because of the movie, because of everything that happened, it's so good. She did it so well. All the actors did it so well. They were all so good. Steve Trevor was brilliant. Yes, Chris Pine, he is Steve Trevor. I don't see anyone else can play Steve Trevor. I don't know. Her and Diana, they have that thing between them, that bond, right? Wonder Woman 1, she have sex with him. Wonder Woman, this one, she have sex again. Oh my god, Diana, very naughty. Yes. I was like, both movies she has sex with Steve Trevor. Wow. The magical Steve Trevor, and that one too. I wonder if the real guy, the handsome guy, it was credited as the handsome guy. Yes. He looked like someone that would be in a Hallmark love movie, right? He's so polished and so handsome and so nice and so perfect. Every single angle, he looks really good. He looked like someone from a Hallmark love. Those Hallmark love stories, those Hallmark Christmas movies. Yeah, that's why they put that in the end. And he appeared as him. He's so Hallmark Christmas movie. That was a nice touch to end the whole thing because it came out at this time. Christmas is so appropriate, right? It's a wonderful feeling at the end of that. And at the end, when you see the red star, the little balloon that goes up, when she looked at it, when you wish upon a star. That's what it's trying to say. I got that. It's so wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling. At the end of the movie, it makes you feel wonderful. It makes you like, oh my god, what are they gonna do with number 3? Where can it go from here? Are they gonna time jump and go to now? Or are they still gonna continue 84? Or how are we gonna have Cheetah again? Because she's in the 80s. So all kinds of questions come up. People start to ask all kinds of, it's the excitement when you come up from the cinema. That's what we like about it, right? So that is what I like. And also, okay, the Linda Carter. Yes, I knew it was Linda from her eyes, from when they were telling the story about Asteria and all the people were attacking her and she covered herself and all you see was just her eyes. I knew straight away it's Linda Carter because I grew up watching her on TV so much. That Wonder Woman TV show is like my go-to when I was young. My first initial stages of being introduced to a superhero when I was really, really young. The little boy in me fell in love with Wonder Woman. Yes, I was like, wow. And I didn't know what to think when I saw her leap across the fountain, right? The beginning of the TV show, she always leap across the fountain. Yes, and her eyes, her piercing blue eyes got to me straight away. And after that, I started loving Barbie, blonde, blue eyes. See, I like that. I don't know why I resonate with that so much. And her piercing blue eyes with the dark hair and the blue eyes. And then when she did all that, that's Linda. And I was like, okay, the end credit scene is going to be Linda. It's going to be Linda. Yes. And then she turned around. They de-age her a little bit. Asteria. Oh my God. Yes. I got goosebumps when she materialized and the power, a little bit of that. Yes, she showed power a little bit. I like that. That's so subtle. So subtle. That's what Patty Jenkins says. What she can say is, the only thing she can reveal is the mid-credit scene, the end credit scene has got nothing to do with what's coming up next. And that's true. It's just a giveaway, a homage to Linda Carter. And that was really, really well done, right? And Diana even said, I was looking for her. I could not find her. All I found was a golden armor. Right? I would have loved that mid-credit scene. She said to that young lady, well, I've been doing this for a long time. Anyway, I have to go. I need to find my golden armor. Someone has taken it. That ties it in a little bit. I would have loved her to say that. I need to look for that person that steals my armor, you know. Oh. And then the human, that woman would say, oh, I hope everything gonna be okay. I'll handle it. I would have loved her to say that, right? It shows that she's gonna, you know, oh my god, that would have been more exciting. But it's okay. It's okay for what it is. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. It was a homage. It was a beautiful homage. It was very emotional for me a little bit because it was really, really nice. Yes, a homage to Linda. Yes, so many things was homage to Linda. When she swing her crown, the tiara twice. Oh, it's so much to her. Yes, Patty clearly loves Linda Carter. And who doesn't? Who doesn't? Yes, Linda Carter was what made Wonder Woman prominent, right? For a long while. For us Wonder Woman fans, we resonated because of that all the way till now. And now, the now generation generated towards Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. And now Patty has brought them both become prominent together. Yes, that's such a wonderful thing. See, I told you there's so many wonderful things in the movie. The wonderful things outweigh the little nuances, the little teeny weeny little things that I would love her to make better. Those wonderful things, amazing things in the movie outweigh all that. Yes, you should come out of the cinema feeling that was so good. Yes, that will make you want to go and watch it again. I will. Although I can watch it on my TV, it's not the same. I have to watch it on the extreme screen. There's another cinema called Hoyt's here in Australia. They have this extreme screen. I watch the extreme screen. To me, it's a replacement from the IMAX. Because I went to watch IMAX twice. My eyes went swollen and bloodshot and I start tearing twice. I went to watch the Star Trek movie with Chris Pine. See, connected again. Chris Pine, the first Star Trek movie, the new one, which is Chris Pine, my eyes went swollen. And I went to watch BVS, the pre-advanced screening, even before advanced. There was another screening specially for us, Australia, where Zack Snyder came out and said, hey Australia, you guys are the first people to watch Batman vs Superman. You're not even doing the advanced screening. This is before the advanced screening. And he was so cool. Yes, he loves the lore so much and he's there for the lore. And I'm looking forward for Wonder Woman in Justice League. Yes, so I watched that in IMAX and my eyes went bloodshot, and halfway through the movie my eyes start to swell. I managed to see bits and pieces of it towards the end of BVS. Wonder Woman came out, yes, and I was tearing. So I can't see IMAX anymore. I can only see on extreme screens, the next biggest thing. Yes, so I want to go and see Wonder Woman again. I cannot wait. I'm going to see it as much as I can in the cinema. I'm sure a lot of Wonder Woman fans right now in the world do the same. This is a movie you have to watch in the massive screen. Once it's all done, then you got no choice. You watch on your TV screen. That's cool. But as long as it's still in the cinema, I will still go. If anybody asks me for a date, have you watched Wonder Woman, babe? I'm going to go. And if they are not added into my social media, I'm going to go, no, I have not. Oh, I'll take you. Okay, thank you. I get to see it again. And with a man beside me. Yes, if I go with a guy, I always fantasize Diana and Steve. Right? Yeah, see? It makes me so happy talking about the movie. That's what it's about. Wonder Woman is all about love, happiness, positivity. Okay, now, this other thing that I love also is when Diana and Steve were talking in her apartment. Like, Steve realized then that Diana is losing her powers. I think he found out about that when he was holding on to her after they did the desert thing, the desert incident when she got shot. So Diana was standing on the side of that one of those houses, and then he realized, oh my god, why are you bleeding? What's going on? He started to click, and then when they actually went back to her apartment, he was telling her, you know, you made a wish, the consequences. Now this is your consequences for me. You want me to be back, and this is what you had to pay for. You lost your powers. And Diana knew what he was saying, and oh, that really got to me. Oh my God. Oh, I can't do this. Oh my God, I can't see this. Oh my God. Yes, and Diana was so like, no, I don't want to lose you. No, not again. No, not having it. No, your mind. That's it. Her love for him, right? That is so beautiful. And she been yearning for that love, and now she got it. Let it go? No. And then when she had to say goodbye to him, oh my God. I was just crying. I was just in tears. Yes. Both times I see, both times I was a wreck. Oh yes, I had tissues. I don't want my tears to come up onto my face, because we're gonna do pictures after with all my friend that dresses up. Whenever we go to the premiere, we always dress up. Whenever we do a movie night together with all the DC fans, we always dress up together. So it was really fun. So I didn't want to ruin that. So I put the tissue inside my eyes, so the water would go straight into the tissues, so it wouldn't run on my skin. Yes, I do not wear the waterproof thing, so I decided to put tissue there, and water keep coming. I could not stop. Yes, and the other thing that made me cry was when Diana was holding on to Maxwell Lord's legs via the lasso, and she was saying, "You are not the only one who has suffered, who wants more, who wants them back, doesn't want to be afraid anymore, or done, or alone, or frightened, or powerless, because you are not who you are not the one who you wish." Something like that. That bit there. And when Diana was saying things like that, those things that Diana was projecting via Maxwell Lord from the lasso to the people, right? And that got me badly. That got me so bad, because all I wish for is my dad to come back, and my mom. The whole movie is based on the underlining of the whole movie is, be careful what you wish for. What's Wonder Woman 1984 about? This is what it's about. Be careful what you wish for. I don't care whatever the consequences is. I wish for my mom and dad to be alive and well, and I want to add one more wish. In that wish, I want them to be here with me in Australia. They did not fully accept me for who I am. So my biggest wish is for them to be alive in perfect health and love me for me. I don't get that. They're gone. Both of them are gone. So that completely affected me. When Diana said, "You are not the only one who has suffered, who wants more, who wants them back," but that hit me so hard, because that made Max realize that his love for his son, the dad part of him, came out, right? And that's how much he loved his son, and he renounced everything. That's the father's love for a child. I don't get that. I'm not hating on my parents, just so you know. A lot of trans go through this. We are disowned by our family because all we want to do is live our truth. They cannot accept that. I still don't hate them. I still love them no matter what, because they're the only parents you will ever have, right? So so that is my wish. That's why I love the movie. It's very, very emotional. It's very painful in a way. It made me think about that. When I came out of the cinema, I wanted to cry like crazy, but I couldn't, because I got my friends, and we're so excited and happy, and so I hold back so bad. I hold back. Yes, so now you guys get to see it. This is how I feel when I watch the movie. Yes. And I'm so glad that I get to see Wonder Woman movie, in my lifetime, right? I'm grateful. I'm grateful to Patty for making this movie. Patty, you make me a wreck, Patty. Oh my God. Yeah, so that got me so bad. That's what I wish. So if you guys have parents, don't take them for granted. No matter how bad they are, they're still your parents. Okay? Promise me that don't hate them. Never hate them. I never hated my parents, ever, because I love them. You will reach a point where you want to wish they are still alive and there for you. Will you ever get to my position? I don't know. For those of you that are loved, you are so lucky. I would never know how that feels. I am now 100% an orphan. They're both gone. Completely out of my life. They did not have time to come here to visit me. I want to let them know that my life is okay. Look, I'm okay. I'm happy. I'm wonderful, you know. I'm a loving, caring person, you know. So I didn't get to show them that being trans is okay. So yes, all these things came into my mind when Diana was saying all that. Yes, so I'm sorry you guys have to see this, but I just want to be completely honest. That's what my feelings are when that scene came out. Yes, so that's why I love the movie so much, because, you know, be careful what you wish for. I don't want to be careful. I want to wish for my parents to be alive and love me for me. Well, anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for watching my review of Wonder Woman 1984. I hope if you've enjoyed, please don't forget to share my video with everyone, you know. And if you are a trans person, hey, you know, I hope, and this happened to you, I hope we can relate to each other. So I hope you understand what I'm going through, right? Especially you people that's been disowned by your family for trying to live your truth. You know how I feel, right? So my toys, my collectibles, these are the little things, a kind of escapism, you know? Makes me feel so happy, you know? If I don't have any of these, I'll be a most miserable person. I'll be so sad thinking about my losses, right? So I'm glad I have my collectibles. I've got my beautiful close friends, my cosplay family that's there for me, you know. So you need the support, okay? So no matter what, you need support. And send me a message or something, and I'll try my best to support you too. You know, we're all here to support each other. You know, we might not have our family to support us. At least we've got each other, right? Because we understand what each of us are going through. So you guys, and last but not least, go watch Wonder Woman. It's a fantastic movie. Go watch it before it runs out from the cinemas. I'd rather watch it in the cinemas as much as I can before I watch it at home. Yes. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching my review of the movie. I'm sorry you guys had to see me a wreck like this. Oh my God, I'm supposed to go for lunch right now. Yes, sushi lunch, and yet I'm a wreck. But I'm okay. Yes. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye for now.